Scott Asheton is the drummer for the Stooges. Now, Ron Asheton is his brother, the guitar player. And he's a hell of a guitar player, hell of a songwriter. Of course, I'm just not like a huge Stooges guy, and that's okay. I mean, for somebody that's played in a handful of bands over the years, I'm woefully uneducated about music in general, and I rely on the guys in the bands I play with to teach me about music. When I was in this band Mazinga, Stooges, MC5, I never listened to any of that stuff. I was thinking about the Stooges because Jack White, Third Man Records, they just put out this new Goose Lake recording from 50 years ago at a big festival at Goose Lake, Michigan. There was like 200,000 people at this thing. There's a 40-minute recording, and this whole performance was actually thought to have been just lost to history. And somebody found a recording of it up in their attic or whatever. They put it out on vinyl. Our guitar player, Chris Jukebox Taylor, knew both Ron and Scott Asheton and had jammed with them a bunch of times. So I drive out to Ann Arbor one day for band practice, and I go in there and I hear somebody playing my drums. I open the door, and it was Scott Asheton. He gets up, walks over, says hi, shakes my hand. I don't think I even knew it was Scott Asheton until Jukebox told me. And this is another one of those stories where it's like totally anticlimactic, because it's like I wasn't even that into the Stooges, didn't even fucking recognize who Scott Asheton was. It's kind of like the story about when I interviewed Walter from Quicksand for the school newspaper in Durango, and I was on the phone with him, and I'm like, hey man, you guys ever been on tour? And they had just got back from like their second world tour or whatever, Tune in next time when I'll tell you another exciting story. And you can share it with all your friends and subscribe down here and click over here. I have more stories to tell. I don't know when I'll tell the next story. I'll tell another story though.